So, welcome to another little ride out video. Today I'm taking the bike for an MOT. It needs to have a little bit of an inspection to make sure it's roadworthy, and hopefully all will be good with it. But on the other hand, if it brings up some issues, then we'll just look at those issues and fix them. But it's a nice day for it, and what I forgot to do was bring my gloves and a little jacket and my boots to pick the bike up. And normally I would have turned around and gone to get it, but where I live now there's a load of roadworks and it's quite frustrating because there's no way I would have made it to get the bike in time and got to the MOT station. So yeah, it's a bit of fun. I'm trialing out my new helmet again as well, the same one I wore when I rode the Husqvarna Norden 901 the other day, the one that had really poor sound quality because the microphone just, well, it dislodged for starters, and then when I actually jammed it in one place, I think the vent was just feeding air directly onto the microphone, so it just sounded like there was a gale force wind blowing on it. So I've sealed the hole, I've put the microphone back where I'd placed it originally. The only difference is with this and the MX helmet is that the visor, I've got the visor down to stop obviously the wind and flies and stuff going in my eyes, so it does feel a bit echoey, but we'll see what it sounds like in editing and we'll go from there. But this helmet is really nice and comfortable. I'm quite pleased with it, to be honest with you, and I was thinking of ditching it because of the microphone issues, but other people use these helmets, so it's clearly my issue and not an issue with the helmet. So that's where we're going at today. We've got about 10 minutes to get to the MOT station, and it just seems like we're going to catch every red light on the way down to the station, the test station. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I can't remember if I've already said this, to be honest with you, but yeah, I didn't take my boots, a jacket or gloves up with me, and I really hate the fact that I'm riding this bike without them. So I took the nice 30-mile-an-hour road route instead of going down the national speed limit routes, because I'm not going to have like flies whacking me at 60 mile an hour, which absolutely stings, by the way. Any kind of insect whacking you at that speed is going to hurt. See, another traffic light, got me good. But that, yeah, my problem, rushing, you see, just rushing all the time does my head in. I don't know why I do it. I leave things till last minute, and that caught me up before. If you leave things till last minute, it only takes a minute. That used to be my motto, but now it's like, well, if you leave it till last minute, mate, it's going to catch you out. You're not as sharp as you used to be. But yeah, these 30-mile-an-hour roads, so we're in Welsh Wales, obviously, obvs. These 20-mile-an-hour roads, sorry, these 30-mile-an-hour roads are going to be 20-mile-an-hour roads soon. How absolutely mental is that? I'm just at the new MOT station rather, so I'll catch you in a bit. So we're back out on the open road then, and the BMW has passed its MOT, and not as it only just passed it, there's no advisories, so a little bit of a wipe down of the little fork stanchions obviously worked, so there doesn't show the fork seals are leaking. But I mean, other than that, there's nothing wrong with the bike, and I knew that anyway, but you always got a bit of a doubt in your mind as to what will they pick up, what are they going to be looking for. And I mean, I know the bike is nice and smooth and runs fine anyway, because I ride it and I've taken it off road and it's all good. But just having that bit of paper saying everything's good is always a win, and I am happy with that. So winner, chicken dinner. I can start planning things again now with the bike and getting out and doing stuff with it. So yeah, happy. But yeah, I got a couple of things to do. Like I said, I got the seals and stuff like that to do on the suspension stanchions. So once they're done, that's another thing off the list. hopefully they last as well and they don't blow the next time I take them off-road. But I need to sort these flaming mirrors out as well, because they are not really that good. Well, they're really good mirrors actually, but for some reason they just loosen off. So I'm going to look into those all flexible ones with the arm and stuff on them there. I can't remember what they're called, but yeah, gonna get some of those I think. But I'm gonna tighten this up in the meantime as well. But yeah, just little things now, you know. I need the little niff-naff and triff bits. But I've got my first bike that I ever bought, that I ever owned, to rebuild soon. So I've been gathering little parts for that, and then once the crappy weather comes, I can just pull the bike out and start doing those bits to it. But that's going to have a little bit more done to it because it needs powder coating, lots of screw replacements and stuff, and just it'll be nice to see how that thing looks as well. And I think I've got to get the fairing proper custom sprayed as well, because you just can't buy it. You can't buy the fairing anymore. So yeah, that's going to be an adventure in itself. Look at that, 30 mile an hour. Just to think that these roads are going to be 20 mile an hour soon is frustrating. But hey, whatever, innit? When I'm Prime Minister, there's going to be some changes, that's for sure. Oh, the open road! Oh, another thing as well that I've done quite recently is I had a bit of a play with the rebound, that little rebound adjuster on the back of the bike, and oh my word, this bike is really nice to ride before anyway, but now it's so much softer that again it's really nice to ride on the road. So it's like, I thought it was good, but now it's that little bit more better than it was. So yeah, happy with this. But yeah man, still learning about it, still learning what the capabilities are. It'd be interesting to see what change, if any, the front makes once I do deal with the suspension forks or the stanchions. And again, I've been buying camping equipment and stuff like that as well, so I'm looking forward to playing with that and having a bit of a camping episodes out. That's going to be interesting. What this bike has brought me is like a bit more of an awareness of YouTube. So I've had to buy a big camera so that I can sort of crop in and not lose quality. So I've had to be, I've had to learn about the camera, that sort of thing as well. Just loads, man. Just this is so addictive, this YouTube thing, because you just keep learning and learning and learning, and that's what keeps my brain engaged, and it's just class. And the people who have been in touch and have been chatting with me about things and offering advice and asking questions as well, it's just amazing. The little community that we build up is just fantastic, and I'm going to keep doing this because I really do enjoy it. And like I said, it's the learning, obviously the riding of the bike and fixing the bikes and stuff like that I enjoy, but the editing, the meeting new people, chatting with different people all over the world is fantastic. And yeah, I'm going to do this for as long as I can. Obviously work does get in the way, which is a shame, but it is what it is, isn't it? Let's go left. I gotta earn money to pay for this stuff, so work will get in the way for a long time. But yeah, my goal now is every Sunday an upload. And if I can do an additional video, then that'll be a Thursday one. But the main plan now is I've sat down and looked at it and what I can actually achieve. And Sundays are what I can achieve. Thursdays and a Sunday not so much, because I think I was a bit excitable with that. I did have a bit of time off due to an issue within the family. So that's what allowed me to put those 2 videos up a week for a while. But I think one video on a Sunday will be good to keep the continuity going, let people understand what's going on and everything else. And then if I can get one up on the Thursday as well, I will. So yeah, that's where we're at. Sundays, possibly Thursdays. And I hope you stick around as well. My plan is, obviously this BMW GS is a phenomenal bike, and really don't want to ever get rid of it, to be honest with you. I've found something here that I love. It's just such a good bike. Playing with it is so user friendly. I mean, to sit there and learn something on a bike that I've never really, you know, ridden before, I didn't know what to expect with it. I was just like, oh well, let's go in blind, let's have a bit of fun, see what I can learn. And I think sometimes that's the only way you can learn, is just by jumping in the deep end. Oh. Why did you just stop? But yeah, sorry, a bit of a transition because some little dude decided to not actually pay attention to what goes on at a roundabout and stop his car. Mega. More GS riders. There's so many of these bikes around, man. It's great, and it's lovely to see these older bikes as well, just having a wander around. All GS's, man. Oh, I think I know what that is. That's the GS. Oh, I know what that is. That's the GS Weekender thing. That's the BMW Off-Road Skills GS. I can't remember what they call it. Ah, it all makes sense now. Anyway, another transition there due to Mr. Car pulling out and then deciding to turn back into the car park. What an absolute melt. But yeah, that is the GS Skills, BMW Off-Road Skills School. I think it's the GS Trophy Weekend, something weird like that it is. I can't remember, but there's a load of BMW activity going on, so it's quite cool to see that. And yeah, really cool. So I want to do that next year, so I've got some practicing to do on this bike. But yeah, that's going to bring this episode to an end. Thanks very much for watching. Sorry about the waffling, but hey, I don't really know what to say on these Motovlog videos, but we'll keep learning. So thanks very much for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.